Hello and good morning. This is Wook and this Wook's Gaming Nook. I'm playing some Fallout 76 and I'm going to talk a little bit about workshops today. There are these places in the world that are found on the map. They are called workshops, or at least they have a workshop in them, similar to the workshops in Fallout 4. I'll have to show you what the workshops look like. This one seems to be preoccupied with super mutants. And never mind the mask that I'm wearing. It's a festive mask for an event. Yeah, these, this one's, yeah, got some super mutants here. So let me clear these super mutants out and I'll take you down to this bench. We'll see. Oh, okay. Well, that was fun. So after you clear the POI or workshop area of this pesky residence, I guess, as you would say. Now each place is going to be a bit different. I have a couple places here on the map that I like because right now I'm working on a lot of ammo production. So depending on what you're working on, you're going to want to look at the resources. Now if you go to your map and you hover over it, it'll pull up a status. And that status will tell you the listing here. Let me zoom in. Alright, and that's food 2, lead 1, steel 4, copper 2, copper 1, oil 1. This is steel production. And that's steel production. Now I'm not sure whether or not it's that one is per area, because it seems like those are the two steel. I don't remember seeing two other steels in this area, but I could be mistaken, so I'm not quite sure what those are. But you're going to want the resources out of these particular locations. To claim the workbench, you're going to want to claim it, and it's going to spend 31 caps to claim this workshop. Other players might initiate PvP with you to attempt to claim this from you. So yes, this does put you as a target for a little bit of PvP, but it doesn't seem to be an issue. I've never had anyone protest my claim. I have attempted to protest someone's claim. Instead, we worked together and he friended me. So that was fun. We've accidentally, me and others have accidentally protested each other's stuff. Now, it says repair all structures. Repair, that repairs everything here. Now, things like this are going to need power. Not going to just make things on its own. So you're going to want to have to build some type of power generator. So let's sort something like that out. Now, the same way you'd build in your camp, you would build in the workshop, or I believe that you can just go up to the workshop and hit build, and it puts you into the build mode. Yeah, I was building a hot tub in one of my last locations, so we'll throw the hot tub here. Oh, can't intersect with objects. Some places you can put stuff, some places you can't. There we go. All right, got ourselves a hot tub. Not necessary. All right, so you're gonna want to go all the way over to generators. Select the efficient generator. I happen to have a fusion generator, so I could throw this down somewhere, and that's going to send power all throughout this place. This is a good spot, I find, for this generator. But I don't want to just place that just yet. First, I want to go look at this stuff. Is there anything here that I can scrap? Now, there is stuff here that I can scrap, so I can actually build up here if I wanted to. A little bit of stuff. Right there, that looks good to me. Alright, now it wants us to defend it. Let's put down some turrets, shall we? We're gonna need those to help defend it. Let's see if I can maybe do a little building before somebody gets here. I think we might have a bit of time. Power connectors. Go with this one here. Go ahead. This one actually lets us stick stuff to the wall. Sometimes you don't get that option. Let's do that there. Do another one on the other side as well. Let's go ahead and throw. Let's throw this right here. Get up out of the way. Don't like my lines sagging too much. Back to the one on the wall. And that's going to be so I can connect it to another one and connect it to that one over there. So once we get this connected to this. Oh, that's not going to be close enough. So let's move this to here. And we've got company. Huh. Good fun. Let's take care of these guys and yeah, go from there. See if that's gonna land anything. Nope. Come on, turrets. Alright, now the turrets are broken. Let's go over here and check this out. It'll say repair all. We don't have any gears to repair the turrets. I have one gear on me, so I might be able to repair one. Yes. And that one there, because we got a guy over here. Two guys. Let's go over here. Put a stim pack in our arm. Looks good, yes. Switch this. Go. Alright. Got some more mutants coming in. Another wave. Oh. Come on, bro. Whew, alright. This is complete, but sometimes there are guys that glitch in afterwards. And other guys that occupy the area. Whew, alright. Seems to be okay. Here. Well, I've looted all the corpses here. And what we're going to do is we are going to build some things that we might need. Now, sometimes there are workbenches around. But if not, you can go to your crafting. See what you can build. Right now, I've got a cooking station I can make and a chem bench. I'm going to need a chem bench, so might as well throw it down somewhere. Guess it really doesn't matter for this. Right there. It's a good spot for it. Alright, mix into that. And you're going to want to break everything down and get what you can from materials. So I've broken everything down into that. You can even go up to it and hit scrap items. Make sure you scrap all your junk. They usually give you scrap for completing the task of defending the location, and that usually can help out in a lot of ways. Let's see if it gave us what we need to repair the structures. We still don't have any gears, so that didn't help us out with the turrets, but that's my own personal issue, I guess I have that I have to conquer, getting some turrets there. One of the key things that you also want to put down besides one of these benches is so you can break stuff down and make what you need depending on what you need. I'm eventually going to put myself down a tinkering bench so I can craft ammo, along with possibly even just an armor or weapons bench. I might not go as far as to ever put one of these down because I don't use power armor that often, but if that's what you're, some places you can farm core, fusion core, and that's what you use to power the armor. So if that's what you're doing, then you might want to put one of these down. If power armor is the build you're going with, not for me. But you want to go all the way over here to storage. Stash boxes between chairs and floor decor. And you've got these different storage. Now this is your classic stash box right here. You can use just about any of these stash boxes in here. Well, yeah, you can use any of these stash boxes to drop in your normal stash. Dresser, sure, why not? Make it look junk the part. There you go. It's just an old beat up dresser that we found here. Excellent. Go out, and then there you go. Transfer and store all junk. Boom. We stored all junk, and we're capable of, yeah. I'm gonna have to go out and find some gears and stuff so I can connect some pieces, but let's finish this right here. We were kind of interrupted. Connect that to there. We still don't have enough length. See what we need to do here. You know what I need to do? Hold on. Let me put down another power connector. Alright. So I put another one down. Got them connected the way I want. Go to that one if you want, or you can just do this one to this one. As long as it's got a clear path for the wire to go there. If it was just over just a hair, it would hit the rod or the pole, and it probably wouldn't let me place it. There are a different variety of connectors that you can go with. I've only got a few I can build. Something like this would be pretty nice. That's going to give you plenty of clearance space if you don't want the wires draping around. I personally don't care to have the wires draping all over the place. So what I typically would do is I would run it along the wall and then straight down to there, or down to a connector that's right here and then down to there. It all depends. That gives it more clearance or not. And you can put those connectors on top of tables or other objects that you build if you want to make things look a little more legit. Alright, well, as you can tell up there, it's now listed in my up in the top right hand corner. It's listed in my activities log, missions to do. It says power up the mineral extractor. It's the steel at Grafton Steel Yard, and that's going to be that steel extractor right there behind me. There are going to be locations around here like this that want you to build certain particular things. So if you go back into that menu, and that green border trim is going to be your limit to how far out you can, put things, turrets, ham bone stools, things like that. But if you go back over to resources, you go down to these generators and you file them in place. If you have the generator to build, it'll give you a silhouette over that item. But this one I know is lead, and you take it over to the lead one, it should snap right into place. Well, I went ahead and I found a gear. It was in a wrench. Just had to scrap a wrench. But you go to one of these extractors to see. It's an oil extractor. Now it's giving me the option for the oil extractor, so I'm wondering if there is an area around here that I can place it. Usually, oh, see? Right there. Oil. And see how it lights up blue like that? Now we'll go back to the lead over here on the other side. I'll show you the lead does not. So you're not going to be snapping it in the wrong spot. And Right here, we just go to the lead. Not lighting up. That's kind of weird. Usually it lights up. Usually it lights up, but not always. And that's how these workshops kind of work, essentially, if you want to get started. Great way to farm up resources with your buddies, have them help you out. You could usually try to take on some of these places by yourself. There are a lot smaller locations, farms, other scrapyards. This is more of like a steel mill. There's nuclear power plants that you could take over. Some are more elaborate than others when it comes to taking over the location. Alright, well, I hope that was useful and helpful for you guys. Anybody who was wondering about the workshops or how to get situated, or anyone who was looking to play and needed some tips and hints on how to get started on one of these workshops. It's easier to do this stuff with a friend, but it can be done solo. Thanks for joining me, you guys. Hope this is helpful. Leave a thumbs up if you guys like the video, and subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed yet, and I'll see you later.